And hello, hello. Hi, world. I hope each of you is doing well and you're ready for a lot of goodness, fashion, beauty, and so much more. I'm really very grateful today because I have one of my very special friends, Wara, who is the founder of G Girl Production. And I'm sure that a lot of you have seen the amazing and beautiful shows she does. I mean, I had the honor of live streaming a bunch of them, and it's just beautiful. So without further ado, I want to thank you, Wara, for being here with me today. I'm truly very excited and very honored. I know that we have amazing pet parents being with us today. So thank you so very much. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing wonderful. And thank you, Vasi, so much, and Pet Picks World for bringing this spectacular group of winners to this podcast. This is a very special group because these are multi title winners. So these are fur babies that have not just won once, but have won multiple times in this past season. And I'm so very proud of these fur babies and their moms and their designers and the fur dads that showcased these fur babies. And I'm really looking forward to introducing them to you.
Me too. So how many people do we have today on?
We have 5 fur babies that are being showcased. The first one we're going to start with is our fabulous Maxwell. Maxwell is just dynamite. He was our 2021 Mr. Cotillion. He also was our 2022 Mr. International. He has won several times for best outfit, best costume for Cotillion Night by Shenanigans. And I'm probably forgetting some of his titles. So I'm going to pass the buck to Peggy so she can have a little brag time on this phenomenal fur baby. Maxwell brings it to every event. He's got style, he's got class. He is Cary Grant of the G Girl family. That's why he's our past Mr. Cotillion of 2021. And I'm going to introduce Peggy. Peggy is very dear to me and her company is Fur Kids Fancy. They donate a collar to the winners for each event. So I always want to plug the businesses that give to the rescue and help put the events on. So Peggy, I love you for that. And now here's Peggy.
Woohoo! Welcome, Peggy.
Thank you so much. My name is Peggi Leggieri. Let me first just say thank you so much for the honor of being on Pet Picks World, representing G Girl top title winners. Quite an honor. Thank you. This is little Maxwell, our top title winner.
Maxwell, he won for the season too, didn't he?
I believe so. He's won.
Yes, he won for the top season. He had the highest points of all of the fur babies for all 5 events. That was spectacular. I forgot that. I knew I was going to forget something.
He's
right. So cute.
I forgot that also. You're right. You're absolutely right. He's won Duke of Homecoming. He's won Little Royal Fur Boy. He's won Mr. Cotillion in 2021. In 2021, he won Mr. Cotillion with this magnificent, wonderful little tuxedo.
Who made that, Peg?
Queen of Roxy by the Bay did that. And it was absolutely wonderful. He had a necklace on with the crown. And that's when he got Mr. Cotillion. It was a very proud moment for us.
Gorgeous. And now who's he wearing right now? That's international, correct?
That was Mr. Cotillion. Now what he has on now, yes, is Mr. International 2022. And Nanette Deronda, the magnificent Nanette Deronda of Shenanigans Embellishment for Dogs, did this part. It was representative of Romania.
Oh,
And
wow. How
the,
fascinating.
Wow.
the detail in this is absolutely unbelievable. You can't really even appreciate it, but it's got a little sword on it that comes out. It's all lace around the neck. The cape detaches. And of course, his little hat with the feather looks like a little mustard.
Here's the difference with these dogs. Do you see this boy? You're tossing him around. He's leaving the hat on. He's looking at the camera. That's what these contests are about. Not only these spectacular designers like Shenanigans and Roxy by the Bay, but fur babies who, like Max, just love this. And you can see he's loving this.
Max loves to get dressed. It means that he's going out. He's going to the party, and he just loves it. He gets very excited. So that's something we have in his favor. Laura, you have been putting on magnificent events, and we've all been very, very happy with them. It's not just for fun and fashion, but it's to make such wonderful funds for the charitable dog rescues. And at the end of the weekend, we're all so very exhausted, and I know you are also. But you know what? We walk away all so proud, and we just look forward to the next wonderful event.
Well, you know, it's something that Wendy said to me the other day. She called just to see how I was doing. And she said, Laura, you know what the most fabulous thing about this is, and you can contest to this too with the loss. And again, I'm sorry for the loss of Laverne.
Thank you.
With the loss of Duchess, that it's these memories of these events that you have to remember that fur baby. Look, how many times I think of where I traveled with Gianna. That to me, not only of us making a difference, but the pricelessness of it's priceless to have those memories that you shared with the fur babies we lost. And I think that's so special. One thing before we go to the next is Laverne was one of our very special G girls, and she is at homecoming going to be receiving the Gianna Humanitarian Award. That is because she was a rescue who fought her whole life, and she's, even though she was ill, got up there and modeled and did things to help the rescue and assistant livings and other facilities. And I just felt it was important to honor
Thank
her.
you so very, very much for that, Laura. We don't forget that. Thank you a million.
And I appreciate also for Kid Fancy, you give so much, and by giving the collars, that enables me to raise the funds for the rescues that I normally couldn't do without small businesses like yours.
Well, we absolutely will be continuing to do that.
I love you and Max. I hope I see you in October at our Halloween bash. It's going to be fun. Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to Wendy, correct? And Miss Paisley.
Yes, here it's Wendy.
No, I'm wrong. We're on Luna.
Hi.
We're on Luna. Sorry, Bossy.
Oh, don't worry. Here it is. Yes. Hi. We did it. Yes.
Having a senior moment.
We're
I
happy
got
to
this
be here.
right here. There is the fabulous Luna.
Hi.
And Luna is also a multi winner. She won for Homecoming Contessa in 2021. And she also won for Miss International. She was partnered with Max for that in 2022. And I'm sure I'm missing some other titles that she won. So Dania, you can kind of jump in and let me know that, and also explain the outfit and who made the outfit for you.
Okay. Actually, you got it right. Those are the titles she's won. She plays more of a supportive role sometimes with Coda as her partner, who has more titles than she does. But she is very happy with her Miss International title this year. She was representing India. Joanna Colon from Remarkable Wags did her outfit, and it's a multi faceted outfit. It has 3 parts to it. She has the bottom part, which is kind of like a halter top, and then she has the vest or the cape that goes up over it.
And what country was she representing?
India.
It's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
India.
Gorgeous.
She was representing India. And then she had actually the bird of India, which is the peacock. So all her outfit has all the feathers, and they've been hand painted.
Hold it up a little bit more so we could see the bottom. Oh, that is
incredible.
spectacular.
Yeah,
It's absolutely beautiful.
gorgeous, absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Vasu, you are looking at the best of
Yes.
designers. You had, when we did Mr. and Miss Cotillion 2022, you had shenanigans and off-the-cuff stuff for pets, Julie Lancaster. Now you have Roxy by the Bay. You have shenanigans again, Remarkable Wags. These are the only one that's not being represented here is Bella Diva Couture because Rudy's mom could not make it. And he was the ambassador for 2022. But these are the cream of the cropping designers. They
It's
are
incredible.
pristine.
Excuse me, Cece's wearing Belle Diva Couture.
Oh,
Gianna.
good,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, no, great. No, thank you. Thank you so much. I can tell you, it's absolutely fascinating, like coming to your show and like seeing, like I have been coming since last year, since May. So I'm considering you and I, or we know each other since 2017, I believe, a long time. And just seeing all the amazing pet parents on the runway with the fantastic babies. And like every time I see each baby, I'm like, oh my gosh, it cannot get any more beautiful and incredible. And then, then the next parent, it's coming. And I always remember every time when I live stream, and I also do it on Instagram, and you can see these people from all around the world. You're talking about Australia and Canada and UK, and everyone is like, Vasi, we wish there is a jigger event in our country. So keep in mind that you inspire each of you with your baby, a lot of people, and I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to be part of it. But anyway, now I'm giving you the floor, but just want to say that each of you is very special. I love your babies, and the designers are exclusive. I mean, beyond talented.
Well, the thing of it is too, like Dania and Luna, when they get, because the contest is based, half of the points are based on the designer and half on the fur baby. It has a lot to do with the way the mom presents that baby and how the baby is comfortable with the mom on the table with the judges. Luna does wonderful with Dania. Can contest to that when they're on the runway. Dania, she works very well with you. Don't you feel that?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. She's, it's funny because the last time I had to take Coda in because Ed was with somebody at work, so he couldn't make it. And it's funny because they do get used to who takes them to the table. So Coda's used to going with Ed, and I'm used to going with Luna, and she knows that. So she's very comfortable with me handling her one way, showing the dress, showing the details. She's very comfortable with the designer as well. Joanna's very good about handling her as well. So it all works out, and we try to make the best of it. Like even in international night, Ed and I try to go all out. Like,
And you guys had come many years without winning.
Yes.
And then this year, boom, all of a sudden, it was Queen of Hearts, Homecoming, and then Cotillion. So it's not to get discouraged, because the more they get used to what we do, the better they become too. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. And Luna sees me take out her outfit, and she follows me around like, okay, it's time to get dressed now. Because they know when it's time to get dressed, and they love it. They love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time to sparkle.
I love this time to sparkle. I love it. And by the way, I just want to say we have a lot of friends on Facebook and Instagram. People were saying hi. People were loving the outfits and the fur babies. So thank you so much to everyone who is watching us live on all the platforms.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Next, we're going to move on to now Wendy and Paisley. And Paisley is first, let me tell you that she is a rescue from Canine Rescue, our family rescue. And she is under 4 pounds and mighty little girl she is, right out of the gate. Won Miss Cotillion 2021, came back in 2022 and won the Miss Ambassador title, which is a title that is usually given to a fur baby that's very seasoned, that is very confident with themselves. Well, this little ball of fur is very confident. And I'm going to now introduce Wendy DePinto. But before I do that, I want to always thank sponsors. Wendy DePinto is Gigi's Pet Market. They do our Vienna cookie bar. She helps me in so many ways. They also do a sip and shop where they give a portion of what they sell to Canine Rescue. So that they are so supportive of Canine Rescue and the G-Girl events. I will now like to introduce Wendy DePinto of Gigi's Pet Market and Miss Ambassador 2022, Miss Paisley. Or should I say Lady Paisley?
Lady Paisley. Yeah, so Paisley, like you said, she's a rescue from Canine Rescue. She's 2 years old, and at 1 year, it just turned 1 year old, and the cotillion happened, and you told me you saw something special in her. I thought, oh my gosh, this little dog is 2.9 pounds. I wasn't exactly sure how she would do because she's so itty bitty, but she came back this year. And like you said, she won Miss Ambassador for 2022. And I'll show you the gown that she was wearing. This gown is by Sophia Loren Kennedy Couture. And
she's another fabulous designer.
Amazing. It's so beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, each flower was hand created and hand beaded. The entire dress was hand beaded. So Paisley just rocked it, and she's just some little special thing. She just has her personality, and I love her to pieces. She's kind of our little mascot here in the store at Gigi's Pet Market. She hangs around, barks at everybody. She's the loudest voice of them all, aren't you?
It's very funny. Let's call it out and say the truth. Wendy went to Canine Rescue to get Paisley and came back and said, oh my goodness, Laura, she's so little. I don't know if I'm going to show her. I don't think she's going to do well. I said, there's something about this little fur girl. I don't know what it is. I see this spark in her, this sparkle in her. And for Cotillion of 2021, the dress was made by Remarkable Wags, was a very lightweight dress that just fit this tiny dog. And yeah, I usually don't even bet on who's going to win because it's 3. But I looked at that dog and I said, that dog's got something. And when she won, I thought Wendy was going to drop dead on the floor, kind of like Cindy Bethman this year. And I said, you know something, you underestimated that little under 3 pound girl. She had that presence that they need because the contest is based on also the personality. People forget that.
Yeah, they do. And one thing funny about her, she, as little as she is, she handles herself like she's a big dog, and she just loves the attention. She loves getting dressed. I put her outfits on her, and she just absolutely knows that it's time for her to shine. I couldn't teach her this. This is something that, the dogs that like it, they just love it. They love to do it. And for us, it's very special. I'm happy to be able to do this with her. I do usually enter, all three of my dogs. Gigi retired this year. The Cotillion was her last competition.
He will be getting the Lifetime Achievement Award
Oh.
in May for her many years.
Yeah, she competed many years and she always loved it, but I retired her. And, I've got my two babies, my two little ones. And, like I said, Paisley, like you said, she's so tiny, but handles the clothes, just loves it. She loves getting dressed. And I love coming to the G Girl events because G Girl gives us an opportunity to do things with our pets that we would not get to do. We raise money for rescue. It's just absolutely amazing what you do, Laura. And I know it's your 10th year. And I've been coming for 10 years and I will continue to come for 10 more if
I could keep doing it for 10 more.
It's just absolutely amazing. And, like I think you touched on it, but, this last year in 2020, we lost Duchess. And as I was going through my thousands of pictures of her, so many of them were at the G Girl events, at little fashion shows, at little fundraisers that we did for dog rescues. And I am so thankful to G Girl and to just having the opportunity to be able to do that with my dog and have those memories that you just can't replace. It's something very special. And,
when you lose
it really is
one,
a family.
like Peggy was saying, like me with Gianna, you with Duchess, those moments are priceless of remembering what you did that you normally, if G Girl didn't exist, yes, we do fabulous, $500,000 for rescue, but the memories we create with those fur babies. And that was one of the reasons my husband said, Laura, do these little events again. Start making new memories with Gabriella and Gianna Rosa, because you have that with Gia. Go back to your roots and start doing the parades again and the little events, because that's giving us more to have fun with our fur babies.
It is. And we can't forget the fashion. Of course, I'm kind of a fashion diva myself. So I when I get these outfits, I'm just amazed at the creativity and the workmanship that these designers do. And
They're phenomenal. We have now seen
but
Roxy
most
by
of them,
the Day. We've seen Shenanigans. We've seen
Right.
Remarkable Wax, and now Sophia Loren Kennedy. Those are the designers. The last podcast, we had Shenanigans and off the cuff stuff for pets. So these are designers that are pristine in their workmanship and are just phenomenal creators of fashion.
they really are. And I love every single one of them. When you go to these events, one design after the next are all so different.
I would never want to be a judge.
No.
All right, I'm going to move on to
Thank
you, Paisley. We're going to move on to Coda and Ed. I love Men on the Runway. And let me tell you, this man's got it going on, Vassy. When he gets on the runway,
it's incredible.
Knows how to work that fur baby.
I have seen him on the runway, and it's just the way, both of them. I never will forget the Terminator, the outfits for both of them. Oh my God. It feels like I remember like on the runway, and I was like, that's absolutely incredible. It's like amazing. Like the two
that event, Coda won Homecoming King for where he came out in the Terminator. He was spectacular, but I also feel Ed sold that like you wouldn't believe it.
Yes.
So that was Homecoming. And then for Cotillion, he won for Gentle Fur Boy. And Gentle Fur Boy, of course, is based on the garment that was also made by Remarkable Wax. I think both of his garments that he won were by Remarkable Wax. But Coda is just a sweet, sweet boy. And I'm happy that he's part of the G-Girl family. I love the fact that Dad gets involved. So now I'm going to introduce Ed and Mr. Gentle Fur Boy, Coda.
Hi, everybody. Meet Coda and his outfit. I'm gonna let Dania explain a little bit more. She knows more, but it's from
Remarkable Wax.
Remarkable Wax.
Yeah, Joanna Colon, and she's an amazing designer. She knows Ed is actually communicates with her directly as to what his vision is for Coda's outfits. He has a lot of input. And
I love that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Me
He had
neither.
any input in that. How
Oh, yeah.
wonderful is that?
absolutely, he knows what he wants Coda to wear and what the outfit, and gives her ideas, and they, she tells me all the time, she's like, let him do him. I'm like, oh my God, but that's not gonna, she's like, no, let him do him. He's got this. And every time he comes up with something spectacular, and he really does kill the runway. It's,
Yes, he does.
he
He
does.
rocks that runway. He knows exactly how to showcase him and also showcase himself, and of course the judges are not supposed to, be judging the parent, but the parent is holding this fur baby. So
Yeah.
there is a little bit of an element that they're looking at how the parent is portraying the whole theme of what they're projecting on the runway.
Yeah.
Ed, being a man, how the heck did you get into this, and how did your wife rope you into it, and do you like it? It's now becoming kind of a man's club too. There's a lot of husbands involved.
Yes, yes.
I enjoy it. I thought it was fun to get into it and just, have a good time with everybody that's for a good cause. And the dogs enjoy the bonding all together. And it does get them out there, especially dogs that are maybe shy. It gets them out there accustomed to not being just at home, that they can get, used to other pets. So it's fun to do.
And you now have like a man's club, right? Of fur dads that come, that you all kind of, hang out together at the events now.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good time. Jim and I have a good time at
That's
these
Jim
events.
Bethman. You've got Greg DePinto. I know Bernie Van Matron comes now. There's a lot of husbands. Bill, Janice Craig's, Michael comes. There's so many fur dads now walking this runway, which makes it fun. I think an element that I never touch on is it's something that you can do as a couple together with your fur babies. That's kind of neat,
It kind of bonds us. And honestly, I tell my mom all the time, I was talking to her a little while ago, I'm like, he must really love me, because he got home early today. He got home early today, made sure he was ready, and he's like, oh, we got this, so he enjoys it just as much as I do. But I know that he puts the effort in because of,
because he loves you and he loves the fur babies.
Yeah.
I said, Gus walks by and kisses Gabriella, and I'm like, really? I'm like, you kiss her more than me. Well, she kisses better than you. Really? Thank you. They love. It's funny to see how the fur dads love the fur kids just as much as the fur moms do. And how they each have a relationship. Like his relationship with Coda is very different than your relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the same thing with Luna and you and him and Luna. I see that so much now that I'm home more too, of how the fur babies have such a different relationship with their dad than they do me. And that's interesting. And I love the fact, keep coming. I love, you guys already bought, everybody that's on here has pretty much bought season tickets. So I'm tickled pink about that. And I love you guys. Thank you
We
for the
love you.
support.
We're
Thank you
looking forward to November.
for always donating for the rescue. You always give something phenomenal. So I appreciate that because, you know, G girls like you help me to raise the funds for the rescue.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We enjoy this very much and we'll keep coming as long as you keep doing them. So we'll see you in November.
Okay.
Yay.
And now finally, we have the fabulous Zizi and Eileen. Eileen, I said it right. I didn't call you Irene.
Well,
That's
I would
just
answer
not
to
it.
that anyway. It's okay. I
And
know,
this
it's
is
okay.
the marvelous Zizi.
Zizi is
Zizi
nice,
is a two-time winner for the same title of Miss Congeniality. The first time, what year was that?
I have no idea. 18, I think, when New York.
It
She
was
won in New York. Was that
she won
18?
the first time she ever won, and she's been coming 10 years. She is a 10-year
And she's like Susan
veteran of
Lucci, as we
G-Girl.
know, she never wins.
Yes, Eileen had said for many years, she never wins, she never wins. And she won in New York City wearing remarkable wags.
But the gown
for
she wore was by Daniel Purcell.
Danielle Purcell and that's so doggone creative. The first time
The first
for
time.
Miss Cotillion, and then for Miss Congeniality. And
Right.
then this time in 2022, she was wearing Bella Diva Couture, and that is Janice Craig. So
Correct.
show the outfit.
And I love this dress. It's very different. And I didn't think she was going to win. You talk about being surprised, but I never thought that she was going to win. I was in total shock. Well, as those of us in the room know, I never think I'm going to win anything. And I'm always thinking it's not enough. And I need more. And I need more, you know, more zhuzh and more bling. And I spin off into a whatever. And guess what? And then I win and I go, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I go crazy. But anyway, I'm putting her
Zizi is
down
such-
because she's,
Yes, that's good.
Oh,
Show
she's-
the gown so if you can hold her up a little just to show the back of it, because we really didn't
oh, the
get
back
to
is where
see
it's
it.
all happening. It's party in the back.
It's incredible. It's absolutely stunning.
It's
Wow.
very
Oh,
unique
that-
fabric. It's a very unique fabric. And I don't even know what you call it, but it's a great color. I wanted this color. I told Janice I needed this color. And I was very pleased.
It's like
Very
a
pretty.
periwinkle blue almost, right?
I'm sorry?
Is it like a periwinkle blue?
Yeah, well, I wanted the Pantone color of the year, which was, I don't even remember now. So this was a pretty close to that color, I think.
And Zizi, so the audience knows, not only is a two-time title winner for G Girl Productions, Zizi walks New York Pet Fashion Week. She is a professional model in New York.
You hear her?
Done
She's singing
Runway
her
for New York.
praises.
She does what is the fashion show that she does in New York, the children's line?
Elizabeth Cordelia.
Yes.
She's doing it this weekend. This is Fashion Week. And
Oh, that's
tomorrow night,
great.
she's
Starting
doing a
tomorrow,
show.
yes.
She's doing 2 shows.
Yes.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
night, by the way, let me brag a little bit, please. Tomorrow, she's going to be on a billboard in Times Square.
Wow.
Take pictures. We have to highlight it in the magazine, Pet Pics magazine.
Okay,
Take
well, not
pictures.
the whole time, but just, Zizi,
Enough.
hold on a second. Time out, hold on.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Okay.
what's the matter?
Okay. Well, that's amazing. And I know that, when like they walk on the runway, it's so beautiful. I mean, everyone knows Zizi. I mean, she also has a lot of followers in Instagram. So Zizi definitely, melts the
we're
heart.
looking at the cream of the crop of the G girls tonight. That
we-
also do other things. We have G girl title winners that are pet therapy dogs, that are the faces of businesses, and Zizi is a model. So go on and tell us some more. Eileen.
So let me just say 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things. I'm sorry she's barking. That's the first thing. I want to thank Laura for everything she's done for me and Zizi. It's been a great ride with her, with the events, with the ups, with the downs, with the tears, with the everything. Zizi, stop it. Darcy, thank you for doing this, but the most important thing that I've found is two things: helping the rescue and the camaraderie amongst the women and the men at these events. Everybody on this podcast, I love you guys. You've been terrific. You've been, really fun. And we've had a great camaraderie. And, I'm going to retire, Zizi. I have to
After this
retire her.
cotillion,
So
one more cotillion, right?
yeah, God willing, she's going to make it to the next cotillion. But yeah,
will.
she's not well, and she's going to have to be. You hear her? You never know. Zizi, stop it. Anyway, so I'm going to retire her and at the next cotillion. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
The
plan.
next cotillion will be her last, and then we're retiring her, correct?
Yeah, that'll be
That's
her
what I
last,
thought.
and that'll be So hopefully it all will go well.
Hopefully this
Thank
year
you.
she'll get not Miss Congeniality, she'll actually get Miss Cotillion.
Miss Congeniality is the second prize, isn't it? That's number 2.
That's
She's
the
been
second
second
to Miss
place
Cotillion,
twice
yes.
already.
That's what you always say, always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Like her
Oh,
mother.
quick
But
question. How many of these fur babies are engaged?
We are.
We are,
Paisley's engaged to Max.
yes.
Oh my God, so we
Who's
have
Paisley
two
engaged
fur
to?
baby, 90 fur baby
That's what-
fiancés on the,
excuse me 1 second. Zizi's upset. Hold on. Zizi,
Okay.
what's the matter? What's the matter, Tati? Come on.
Well,
and
it's
then
amazing.
Coda, you're engaged, aren't you?
Yes, to Haley.
To,
Yes.
to
Jim-
who?
Jim and Cindy's Haley.
Oh, Haley,
Yeah,
Bethany.
yes,
And
Oh my
then
God.
is Luna engaged to anyone?
yes, Luna to Remington.
Oh, so we have to do, Vasi, here's some of our fiancés for
We're
the
starting the
90
trends.
Day fiancé
Yes.
podcast. We've got some of them already on.
Start the love story in the air, in the virtual air, and then
So,
physical.
has Paisley got any dowry for Max?
Oh, we're working on a dowry. And
Oh, yeah.
working on a
know.
lot of little special fun things for our wedding.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And what's going to happen on the wedding night? That's,
Well, we
whose
may end up.
house are you staying at?
We may end up in a hotel.
Oh,
I hope so.
Oh my God. And by the way, I just want to say that, here, Cindy, she's with us and she says Haley sends kisses to her Coda. So it's starting.
you see, I
the
didn't
love
have
in
Pat Mr. and Miss Cotillion on this podcast because the first one we did, I let them have their little moment to shine alone. But our Miss Cotillion 2022, Kylie, Lady Kylie, and our Mr. Cotillion 2022, Sir Harley, was 2 weeks ago, I think we did that podcast, right, Voss?
Yes, 2
Yeah,
weeks
that's
ago. And I actually want to ask you, because we have people who may not know about the special, event, and they may not know what we are doing in
Oh,
November.
so let me explain.
Please,
Um,
yes.
We have our November event, which is November the 19th and 20th. You go on www.ggirlevents.com. And November 19th, the theme is Biker Babes and Dudes. It is a couture fashion with an element of a biker. So it's not going to be a bunch of fur babies in, biker jackets. It is a couture design that has an element. And then the next day is a spoof off of Say Yes to the Dress. It is Say Yes to I Do. And that is a massive fur baby wedding that the fur babies will be married by a priest, a minister, and a rabbi. And there is going to be the wedding and lunch and dancing, and there's no contest that day. That is just fun. We have a new award for Saturday night, which is the People Choice Award, where the audience will vote for the Kindness Award. That is new that I added. I've been asked for many years to do where an audience does the judging. So I added that for homecoming. And then in May, we have our 9th international and cotillion. And we also have our first annual GGT. And that is G Girls Got Talent. That's the second half of the cotillion. It's a whole other contest. I'm going to be putting up the flyer, the GGT flyer, probably tomorrow. I did live stream that last week, and I'm really excited about that. There'll be 15 contestants, and that is solely based on talent. So if you're not into fashion, but want to come to a G Girl event, you don't want to put your fur baby in an evening gown or a tuxedo, but your favorite baby is incredibly talented, then come in May and enter the GGT, G Girls Got Talent. And that's a spoof off of America's Got Talent. So, I come up with these crazy ideas. And these wonderful women and men follow me. So
it's amazing. It's very
we're
exciting.
all a little mad here, as they say in Alice in Wonderland. Correct, girls?
Yes.
And gentlemen?
And I just want to say that the beauty of the new event is that people will be able for the first time to virtually vote as well. So
Yes.
if you can support your friends. So of course, the people who are physically with us, they can vote, but virtually War and I
Yes,
already came up with the
Vassie,
system.
You're
So we
doing
got
that.
you,
I'm
friends.
so thrilled. For the GGT, Vassie is going to set it up that the talent section will be voted like America's Got Talent throughout the country. You'll be able to log in and put the number and the contestant that you like. So it's like America has spoken for the first annual GGT Got Talent. And if it goes well, maybe 10 years down the line, we'll be still doing that too.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And then I want to ask if any of our special guests would like to say anything, like anything you may would like to tell
Yes, each
people.
one of you come back and say
Yes.
something to end this, and then we'll call
Yes.
it an end.
Yeah, maybe
Peggi,
we
you
can start with
start,
Peggi.
sweetheart.
I guess I just want to say thank you very much, Laura, for doing all of this for all these years. We love it. We look forward to it. I don't know what we would do if we didn't have it.
Well, I love you girls.
Without-
We've got a
Thank-
lot more fun to have. As long as I can keep crawling under that stage. Listen, there are days where I say I'm not doing this anymore. When I'm loading a truck by myself and crawling under stages. And then I say, I can't do this to the rescue and to the girls. So there are days where I say I'm going to throw the towel in, but that lasts, half a day and then I get over it. I stop feeling sorry for myself.
This is your calling in life. This is what you do, and you do it well.
She does it.
I
She
love you.
does it amazingly. Yeah, thank you so much, Peggi. And just I want to say that I absolutely, let me hear. Okay. I absolutely admire your art and your craft, like everything, what you do. It's absolutely out of this world. So friends, I will make sure that also you're going to have access, so you can follow Peggi's artwork. It's amazing. Her necklaces.
Yes, her
jewelry.
she is so creative. It's
She is.
unbelievable.
So very
Unbelievable. You get more creative each time. I love this whole Halloween series you're doing right now. That's so fun and so beautiful.
thank you, Mother.
So thank you. I appreciate you and Theda and Stella and Max. And, I love the little Laverne. So next up, we'll bring on Coda and Luna, since they're together, to have them say a little something.
Well, I want to thank Wendy because she's the one that got me into all this stuff.
Yep.
And now I have a closet full of designer clothes, more designer clothes I think my babies have than I do.
Yeah.
But we have a great time doing this. And the best part is that we support canine rescue, and that alone is just, it makes it worthwhile. You know, we have such a good time, and we enjoy this. It bonds us as a couple too, and we love it. And we thank you, and definitely we thank Wendy for all this, and because we wouldn't
Well,
have
we
known anything.
appreciate you so much.
She didn't even push me. She just had to show me her closet, and I was like, I'm sold.
And then on that note, I'll have Wendy say a little something.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to be able to do these wonderful events with you, Laura, and you're amazing. And a lot of times you don't get the thanks and the, you know, the recognition that you should, but I think that you know that all of our hearts are in it. All of our hearts do love you so much, and we just love going. We love supporting you. We love supporting the rescue. I'm especially thankful my little baby came from that rescue, but it's just an amazing, amazing, fun family. And the get-togethers are so fun. We get to see people on Facebook that you might not otherwise get to meet in your life. And I know personally, I've developed so many friendships with so many lovely, wonderful people that I call my friends and my family now. And it's thanks to the G Girl events, and, you know, here's to the next 10 years.
Yeah, and you know what, everyone that comes is, there's such a kindness now, and everybody really is a family, and that's what I think the 10 years created, and I appreciate that. And you know, I will take credit in saying that I thought to make this as a family, to make everyone feel they were loved and giving and kind, and were there for the rescue. And I feel we finally have got to that point, which, you know, that there's no drama anymore. It is just a really wonderful atmosphere.
It really is.
And again, thank you for everything you do with Gigi's Pet Market to, you know,
course.
help you and G Girl. And then to close out, I'm going to have the fabulous Ilene. And
may I just say something? I want to just officially thank to Wendy, because friends, you may not know, but Wendy and I, and also Laura, we are very fortunate to live pretty much in the same area. And I want to thank you, Wendy, to you and Greg, for working with me, allowing me to display my work, sending me clients. Also, you know, you kind of reconnected me and Laura, and you're always so giving, always donate, give back, you know, everyone loves you. So thank you so much for everything, what you have done for me. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
When I appreciate you too, Vasi, because you do some amazing photographs, and they're what capture the memories from each one of these events. And those memories, you can't get them back. I mean, it's like you go back through these pictures and they just bring back so many happy times. And you're always right there to do photos for our customers too, for Halloween and Christmas and Easter and whatever we ask you to. So we appreciate you very much, Vasi.
Yes, especially to the live streams, Vasi, because you're getting the mission of the rescue and the brand out there. I love you for that, and appreciate you so much for doing that for the G Girl family, and for me and Canine Rescue.
Thank you. I love it.
And now we'll move to Ilene. Ilene, you'll be closing this up.
Well, what's more, there's nothing more to say, but thank you to everybody. We've already said it. We love you. We love everybody, the camaraderie, Vasi. It's just one big happy, you know, family. And I love every minute of it. And too bad I don't live in Florida. Then you'd really be sick of me.
Well, I'm trying to convince you to retire here.
Never. I don't think not yet. You never know. Every day I change my mind. We'll see. We'll see. But you never know, maybe 6 months out of the year. But that being said, I want to tell everybody to look for Zizi. Follow my Instagram, Zizi_Poo. I'm just very proud of her for a variety of reasons, which I'm not going to get into now. But, you know, I'm very excited for her to be in Fashion Week, to be on the runway, to do a lot of things. You know, this is just a very important weekend for me. That's all I'm going to say. So,
incredible. Tag me so I can share it. Okay.
Okay.
Me too. And I just want to read a few comments here. So we have a bunch of people who are watching live, and thank you so much for your support. I mean, we have Carol, with Zizi hat, she says that, Ilene, Zizi is the best model ever, that she loves you both. Mindy, she says, love you all. Carol, she says, Wara, glad to see you, how you have grown over the years,
True.
and how wonderful your GG girls are now. So it's just really much thank you, friends. I mean, everyone also has been commenting all the time. I cannot tell you how many hearts and thumbs up and smiley face with the hearts we got through the whole entire life. And I hope, friends, again, it's fashion, but it's all about in the name of being able to give back. And
Absolutely.
as all the amazing friends said, we give back, we make memories, we create membership. And I really, truly hope, and I want to encourage you, each of you friends, please share. Or if you're listening this as a podcast, all the links, everything will be, I will make sure we have Peggi's information. If you'd like, you can check out her store. Also, Wendy, if you're local in Florida, I know we have a lot of friends living in Florida or friends from other states who may move, half of the year in Florida. I had to tell
You
this
never know.
one. And good job to each of you. Congratulations for all the achievement. At the end of the day, it's the memories.
We
Thank you.
still have some tickets left for homecoming in Cotillion. So if you're interested, www.ggirlevents.com. If you want to be part of fun, fashion, and fundraising, because that's what G-Girl is about. Thank you, Vasi,
Thank you.
so much. Thank you, everybody,
Vasi.
for taking the time
See you
out
soon.
today to
Thank you.
come on and
Thank
be a
you.
part of this podcast.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, friends. And definitely we will see you soon, because now we officially started the love season for
Yes.
baby. So more to come. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.